Welcome back. Time for another build. This time we're going with Witch from Mercury, high grade Desultor. So Witch from Mercury is cool because you have the different kind of corporations focusing on different Gundam. So it makes it where you have kind of a variety of designs and styles. And I was poking around Premium Bandai site, which I have a habit of doing from time to time now. And I kind of love the grunt kind of style. So grab this one. We'll see what it's like. So we'll do our usual here. We'll unbox it, time-lapse it out, show it off, and then I'll come back at the end and talk about it. So with that, let's get to it. Okay, so let's see what we have here. Not surprising, lots of greens. Looks like a couple of decals back there. More greens. And even more. I guess we are talking about a very green grunt style Gundam, which is what I was after. I really like the look. So we'll see what we got here. All right, looks like fun. Small high grade, shouldn't take long. Let's get to it. All right, let's take a look at it. Okay, let's talk Desultor for a moment here. So, instruction-wise, this one is solid. There's no confusing, there's no vague. It's just really simple layout, goes together really well. I'm actually kind of surprised at how easy the instructions were and how straightforward. I think kind of a side note before I talk more about it though, if you look at the Desultor, it is like a mass-produced general purpose kind of Gundam. And of course, if you're doing that kind of thing, you're making something as simple as you can, right? So you can just churn it out over and over and over again. And that carries through big time in the model and the way it goes together. Okay, so build time on this one was like 2 hours, not even quite there, right? It's just the part number's really low. When you get it together and look at it, the details are really, really low on it. And even for a high grade initially, I'm like, wow, this thing does not have much detail. But if you go out and look at it, it doesn't have much detail. That's the way it is, right? Again, it kind of falls back to that mass-produced thing. You're not building some crazy over-the-top thing so that you can just turn them out, right? So the model carries that through really well, where initially I was kind of like, man, this thing went together really fast and doesn't have a lot of detail. It turned more into kind of a, okay, well, that makes sense, right? That's how it should be. The model itself is a little iffy, okay? There's a spot here, like where the forearms connect kind of to the arms here. It's just a really weird kind of join, and it just falls off when you're messing with it. The hands will pop off pretty easy, and the legs, the lower leg into the thigh is just kind of a little slip-on piece, and so it doesn't take much messing with it, right, before it will just kind of come off on you. I'll leave it alone before more stuff falls off. Just kidding. That's about the bulk of it right there. So the forearms, the hands, the lower leg, they're just not a really good fit. They come off pretty easy. I do like, the grunt, just kind of green and brown, a very flat color scheme. I really like, it's like an army green kind of setup, which is pretty cool, imagery for a grunt kind of Gundam. But really, if you came to me and asked me about it, I'm going to say, yeah. I mean, it has a few problems. But if it's a look you're into, if you're a Gundam kind of person, absolutely grab it, okay? It's a quick build. I kind of struggled with, I wanted to do some panel lining on it, but I was having a hard time figuring out like what color would work good for panel lining, because I was afraid if I used a black panel liner, it would just kind of disappear. The gray one's not going to panel line well with it. I don't know. I was kind of struggling with it, but there's definitely some stuff you could do here. It's just a matter of kind of figuring out what it would be. But other than that, it's a good model. I like putting it together, and I like the way it looks. And that's that one. So keep the comments, the feedback, the suggestions coming. I love every bit of it. And thanks for watching.